Hello there, how are you doing? Welcome back to Slam Motion. So guys, in today's video we are going to discuss one of the worst Jackass injuries was totally missed by most fans. Are you guys excited? So let's get started. So keep up with me till the end, comment right below this video, subscribe if you still haven't, and turn on the post notification for more videos. However, at the end of the day, there is no denying that Jackass fans love talking about the craziest stunts. Despite that, it seems like many fans don't know about the worst Jackass injury of all time. What happened when Poopies was bitten by a shark? In 2021, Discovery Channel had a bunch of the stars from Jackass film some footage for a special. During that special, Jackass Shark Week, several stars from the stunt franchise pulled off some wild stuff in the water near a school of sharks. While the Jackass crew has a long history of doing stunts with animals without any serious injuries, that didn't wind up being the case this time. Instead, after Poopies launched himself from a ramp into a pool of sharks, everything went awry. Within seconds of Poopies hitting the water, a shark could be seen cresting out of the water and onto the Jackass stuntman. Ultimately, it would turn out that the shark took a bite out of Poopies' hand. Discovery Channel eventually aired footage of Poopies' shark incident, which could be seen at this link, where it is age-restricted. Viewers beware, since the footage is intense, and even though they didn't include any images of his injuries, a lot of blood can be seen in the water. After Poopies was on the mend, he posted a video about the shark incident on his YouTube channel. During that video, Poopies described the scariest moment in his entire ordeal with the shark. After he was flown back to America in a private jet, Poopies was rushed to a Florida hospital where things really got intense. That's when it was the worst, dude. That was when it was the most fucked time in my whole life. They unwrap this towel, and all of a sudden, everything starts squirting everywhere. From there, the video cuts to Johnny Knoxville, describing Poopies' dad trying to see his son in the hospital and being refused. While talking, Knoxville sounds like he is getting a little emotional while describing what Poopies' dad went through. Then, after Poopies described being put under anesthesia, the video cuts to Steve-O describing the surgeries the stuntman went through. So they take Poopies into surgery to reattach 2 completely severed arteries and all of his severed tendons. Like, whoever even heard of that? Plus, they did 2 operations on him. Fortunately, Poopies survived everything he went through due to the shark attack. In fact, Poopies has even recovered enough that he has gotten back into the water and surfed since the incident. That said, Poopies' hand couldn't close completely when he surfed the first time, and he has a huge scar. It also is important to note that even though sharks clearly are capable of severely hurting people, they typically aren't dangerous to human beings. At least, that is the case as long as you don't launch yourself into a school of hungry sharks and then paddle in the water like their prey would. On a mind-blowing side note, Poopies has revealed that his father lost a hand in a terrible accident in which his arm was run over by a train. Was Poopies' shark bite really the worst Jackass injury of all time? Of course, everyone can have their own opinion about topics like the best Jackass stunt and the worst Jackass injuries of all time. As a result, it would be perfectly valid to say that Poopies getting bitten by a shark isn't the gnarliest Jackass injury. However, it is interesting to note that Poopies' co-stars discussed where Poopies' shark bite ranks against other Jackass injuries during his aforementioned YouTube video about the incident. First off, Chris Pontius weighed in. How does this rank among Jackass injuries? Well, it required major surgery, so pretty high. Then, Steve-O talked about the shark bite. We've definitely had bad things happen on Jackass before. We broke someone's back one time. In the new movie Jackass Forever, Knoxville has a brain bleed with his concussion, broken rib and wrist. But I mean, dude, this I think was the gnarliest of everything. From there, Jeff Tremaine and Johnny Knoxville spoke about whether the risk Poopies took by interacting with sharks was worth it. While both of them painted things in the best light possible, they also seemed blown away by the seriousness of what happened. So guys, this was all about today's video. Share as much as you can. That really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With this, we end our video. Hope you liked the video.